machine?
I feel good.
You know, if I'm bested by Brent, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, Brent got you. And Brent, here's number 2 for you. Second of 2 in a row. I'll be there in the 70s. Who did it, Brent?
Oh, crap. Oh, I hear this on Yacht Rock Radio all the time. Michael Jackson?
Yeah, close enough. Jackson 5. I don't know, is that on Yacht Rock? That doesn't seem like a Yacht Rock song. Here's another one for a new player. Tears of a Clown. Who got that? Tears of a Clown.
LSB.
LSB, hey, Mark.
Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. One more for you, Mark. ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Jackson 5. Well done, guys. What a great start. This is Carmen Gia, Echo 5, Golf, Golf, Yankee. We're going to do or die. This is where it gets interesting, a little competitive, cutthroat at times. We have some fun. And this is going to be kind of a grab bag. Hey, who can tell me what state Bill Gates, you know, the computer guy, was born in? Anybody want to take it for 2 points?
W161.
The W station, is that you, Bob? Oh, Soupy. Come on in, Soupy. Who was it? Why?
New Mexico?
New Mexico. Let me give choices, guys. Washington, Vermont, Oregon, California.
Kilo Alpha Delta.
KAD.
I'm going to say California.
California, he says. Oh, no. Anybody else?
ZEP.
ZEP.
I'm kind of thinking Washington.
Yeah, why not? Isn't that where the company's at? Isn't it up there in Seattle or something?
Yes, sir. I think so.
All right, here we go. That's correct. Correct. And N4ZEP is Danny. How you doing, Danny? Everything good?
Oh, everything's wonderful here. Despite the cold and the snow, we're holding our own.
All right, here's one for you. Which one of these electric car companies was founded in Silicon Valley? Listen to this. Which one of these electric car companies founded in Silicon Valley? NIO, I guess it's NEO, KTC, Xpeng, or Tesla? What do you say, Danny?
I want to think Tesla.
Yeah, that's what I would say. That's correct for number 2. Tesla not having a great month in public relations as many of their cars are not running right now. 30%, I guess, is the loss of battery life in extremely cold weather. So got to send that one to the scientists to figure out. Okay, here's another tech hero. Hey, there's the Hawk. Hey, Danny, in what U.S. state was Steve Jobs born in? This is for Danny, believe it or not. Hawk, you can quit talking anytime. Steve Jobs is born in what state? You want choices?
Better give me choices. I think I know, but better give me choices.
All right, Texas, California, New Mexico, Hawaii.
I'm kind of the obvious answer is California, and I know I'm probably wrong. Let's say CA, California.
CA gets it. That's number 3. Way to go, Danny. This is KE5GGY. And let's see here. On what device? This is a computer question, Danny, and I got to make sure I read it correctly. On what device is the save icon used by Microsoft programs on? You read this again. On what device is the save icon used by Microsoft programs based on? Would you like choices?
Gee whiz, Pete. Better give me choices, please.
I'm not sure I understand the question, but here are the choices. A floppy disk, a CD, a desktop PC, or a cassette tape.
I'm going to say desktop PC.
TUE.
I think I would say the same thing. Brian disagrees. What do you say, TUE?
I say floppy disk.
Floppy disk, says Brian. Anybody else with another guess? Let's see which one it is. It is a floppy disk.
Oh, wow.
How about that? Explain that one to us, if you would, Brian.
You've seen that. It's that little square image at the top here, a word processor or whatever. It looks like a little square thing. That's an icon of a floppy disk.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood the question. Okay, well, yeah, very, very good. All right, K5TUE, you're up to bat. This is do or die. And this is another computer question. Boy, this has been a fun quiz. Which of these portable devices was launched by Apple in 2007? I'll back off on this and not give you choices if you'd like to try this for 2 points. So what portable device launched by Apple 2007? I do have choices. What do you want to do?
K5TUE, that would be the rather unusual new thing called an iPhone.
I think I agree with that based on when I got my first one. That's a daily double, Brian. You got 3 points all of a sudden. Way to go. Okay, here is another question. This could put you in the winner's circle, in that exclusive group that is saved only for the most victorious performers here on Trivia. What is BIOS? BIOS. Short for. This is 2 points.
I believe that is Basic Input Output System.
All right, Basic Input Output System is a choice. Let's see if he goes all the way. He does. It's Brian with a do or die, daily double, everything. Let's give him a high five. Good job, Brian.
Good job, Brian. I haven't won in a while, so thank you, Pete. K5TUE.
Nicely done. Are you a computer guy, Brian, or are you like Brian?
Selected for the round trip tickets all the way to Colgate, Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
Go down there and enjoy the indoor rifle range with Jerry. Also, the pop of bread from the table, along with a transmission and some old tube radios. We hope you enjoy your weekend stay. Congratulations.
What do you think, Brian? Are you ready to spend some time at Jerry's place?
He does not sound like Monty Hall.
You know what, Pete, and there's a Guardian pistol I just found out about that's good for indoor shooting. I'll have to send you a link on it.
All right. Is the gun range still open? I think Brian wants to know that.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was telling you, I need to get this new Guardian pistol. That way it is made for indoors. It's cool.
All right. Here we go. And Monty does not sound like Monty Hall. He sounds like Johnny Olson. That's the guy that did all those announcements.
There we go,
Yep, it was not, Monty was the star. He had to have the announcer. Okay, here we go. New player. Let's get somebody who has not been on this week. Which actress has the most Academy Award nominations? And I think they're asking of a group, so I'm going to give you choices. Let me give you choices. Uma Thurman, Julia Roberts, Angelina Jolie, Meryl Streep. SLG.
Meryl Streep.
I think I would take that too. Anybody disagree with Meryl Streep? I don't think anybody does, and that is correct. Let's get W5 SLG on the scorecard. Elmer, good evening. Here we go with another question for you. This is a daily double if you get it without choices. Who was given the longest standing ovation in Oscar history? Think about this. Who was given the longest standing ovation in Oscar history? Would you like to try it for 2 or 1, Elmer? I didn't hear a response.
One today, White.
All right, hold on, guys. I'm having a hard time hearing Elmer, so let him transmit. Elmer, would you like to hear choices?
Yes, please.
Okay, here we go. You're really light in here tonight. Okay, so your choices are Leonardo DiCaprio, Denzel Washington, Charlie Chaplin, Walt Disney. Wow, this is interesting.
Oh, this is weird. Yes, I'm going to say Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin. Anybody disagree?
ABJ.
ABJ.
I would say Denzel Washington.
Denzel. Okay, anybody else? I'm going to do a long shot. I'm going to say Walt Disney. I have no idea. Let's see which one it is. It is Charlie Chaplin. That's Elmer. Nicely done. Okay, Daily Double, you'll get this one. What movie genre was Sergio Leone best known for? Movie genre, director Sergio Leone. What do you say for 2?
I know.
No idea on that one.
I know this. I can help it.
Oh, hold on. I can give you choices, or there's a lifeline with KW if you want to take advantage of it, Elmer.
I'll take choices, please.
Choices. All right, and I believe you, Jerry, that you do know this. Choices are comedy, sci-fi, horror, or western. What do you say, Elmer?
Yes, he's correct.
Western is correct, isn't it, Jerry?
Yes, sir. I've been watching westerns on 12.5 and 12.6, and Sergio Leone's in a bunch of them.
Yeah, he did all the Clint Eastwood Made in Italy stuff.
Yes, sir. He sure did.
Yeah, okay. Elmer, you're doing great in spite of Jimmy being on the air with you. All right, here's a closest to wins it. Well, no, we'll just let me give you the answers. Yeah, this will be easier. What year did Ronald Reagan, win his first contract in Hollywood? What year did Ronald Reagan win his first contract in Hollywood? 1930, 37, 40, 47. What do you say?
Oh, do I get a choice on this one?
30, 37, 40, or 47?
You know what? I'm going to go with 37.
37, he says. That is correct for number 4. Number 5, this is for the winner's circle. And this is, again, an Academy Awards movie question. Going back in history, too. You're a California guy. Maybe you know some of this stuff. Anyway, it's very historic. At what famous hotel did the first Academy Awards ceremony take place? At what famous hotel did the first Academy Awards ceremony take place? You only need 1 point, so I can give you choices.
Yeah, this one I don't know if I'm going to have to do choices.
All right, choices are the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, repeating Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, B, the Plaza. Choice C is the Hotel Monteleone, or Monteleone, or whatever your preference. I think both ways is okay. Hotel Monteleone or the Hotel Fontainebleau. It sounds very French. Chocolat bleu. So what do you say?
You were bloody usual, but can you go over those choices one more time, please?
The Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, the Plaza, Hotel Monteleone, or the Hotel Fontainebleau.
Okay, I don't recognize it. I'm going to go with the Roosevelt because that's the only one I recognize in the house.
All right, anybody disagree with Roosevelt? I think that's challengeable, guys. Y6Y. Anybody has him on? Y6Y.
I think it's Delta because I think those other hotels don't make any sense.
I was going to pick the Plaza. Anybody else? All right, let's see which one it is. It is... Hey, Elmer, you got it. Roosevelt, Elmer, with a do or die. Give Elmer a high five.
Good job, Elmer. Come on, guys.
Good answers.
Great job, Elmer. K1LSB. Hey, listen, Jerry, I need a quick favor from you, okay?
All right.
I need a favor from Jerry. I got to go check my fire in the other room, just make sure everything's okay. I just put another log on the fire.
Check on them dogs.
In the minute that I'm gone, it'll take me just a minute. In the minute I'm gone, I want you to tell George about your new gun because he was asking about it before the trivia that he wanted to hear all about it. So I'll be right back. Tell George about your new gun.
Yeah, and good evening, guys. You know he's just kidding, right? I always got to have some fun. But anyway, thank you guys for the birthday shout-out. That was really nice. And, yeah, in fact, as y'all know, I've gotten actually 3. One in November, one in December, and then one this month. But, man, I've had a lot of changes on guns around here. They sold a bunch, to fund all this. But anyway, they're all muzzle-loader black powders, so... Anyway, just going to tell you, the favorite of the 3 is my new Remington revolver, 4 caliber revolver.
Yeah,
That thing is a hell of a shooter. I love it. And then my other favorite's this little 63 Remington pocket, small 31 caliber. It's a sweet little 5-shot revolver, brass frame. Now the 44's in steel, but anyway, and then I got a little mouth gun that's kind of neat too. It's 44
Jerry.
But anyway, I did it from a finishing kit from Dixie Gun Works. But anyway, I didn't know if we have any black powder shooters, but I imagine Pete's in there, trying to keep them dogs warm over.
Hey, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
You were having PTT problems. Can you repeat all that again, please? WR50.
I missed most of that, Jerry. Say it all again.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought y'all might have some questions.
Hey, Jerry, I got a 36 U-birthday, and I also have a 50 caliber Wolf rifle.
Oh, that's cool. I have I changed over to flintlock several years ago, but I've got a 50 cal left-hand flintlock in there.
Okay, Jerry, I'm done.
I have a 20 gauge 62 caliber smoothbore musket, and boy, I tell you what, it's cool. It's got the surface side plate like the Indians only trade for.
You're losing control, Pete. All right, hey, Jerry, I'm done, okay?
Okay, let's go ahead, Dan.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you're more than welcome. You know I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm sure George did too. This is KE5GGY. Here we go with another do-or-die quiz. We've been having fun, and if you're wondering where are some of these questions coming from, I do have a new resource on trivia that is bound to be challenging because this is like a brand new database, so you're hearing some new stuff for the last, I would say the last 2 weeks. So here we go. Oh my God. Can't believe this. This is kind of a human body question. Which one of these is one of the hidden senses of the human body? So think about this. Which one of these that I'm about to name is one of the hidden senses of the human body? Is it the vestibular system, nutrient sensing, radiation sensing, or electroreception?
I'm going to take a guess at it.
Brian?
Vestibular. I'm going to say the last choice.
Jerry's going with electroreception, okay, and Brian with vestibular. Anybody else?
Yeah, WR50, I'm going to have to agree with Mr. TUE.
All right, vestibular getting a nod. That is correct. What is the vestibular system there, Brian?
I believe that has to do with your balance and your inner ears.
Yeah, it is. The vestibular system provides a sense of balance and information about body position. So there you go. Well done. Brian, K5TUE, did you want to do or die?
No.
So, you know what we're going to do, just because you were so impressive there and you've already won, we're going to go to the Grand Slam early tonight, just for you, because you're not supposed to win 2 do or dies. So I'm just going to change the format, give you a chance to go for a Grand Slam. Is that okay with you?
Well, I don't know. We better check with George.
No, George is fine. George is, I don't know what George is doing. He's probably just taking notes on what Jerry just talked about.
Okay, I'm good with it.
All right, here we go. K5TUE, KE5GGY, Grand Slam. Your chance to get 4 in a row. That's what a Grand Slam is. And the admiration of the entire trivia net. So pick our category: arts, science, entertainment, history, grab bag, geography. What is it going to be?
I'm going to go for my favorite, geography.
Okay, here comes Brian. You just need 3 more Grand Slams, and you are in the winner's circle. You're in a Grand Slam. Okay. Louisville, Kentucky sits on what river? You better know this because we have some people in that area. Louisville, what river? Go.
Oh, boy. Ohio?
He says Ohio. Ohio is correct, so that's home run number 2. Okay, here we go. Number 3. The name Sahara is derived from the Arabic word for what? Name Sahara is derived from the Arabic word for what? I would just advise you, now that I'm looking at the answer, not to overthink it.
I'm going to get dry.
Dry is not the answer. Anybody to challenge? ABJ. Arid. Arid, also not the answer. Anybody else?
50.
Heard Y6Y. Who's the other station?
50.
50, go ahead.
Sand.
Sand. You know what? I'm going to call it a foul ball. The answer is desert.
That's what I was going to say.
We're going to call that a foul ball. Okay. Let's see here. If you take a road trip to Hawaii, this is really... Hey, Jerry, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we interrupt this Brian quiz for you, Jerry. Just a bonus question, because we save the questions for you, Jerry, that are the most difficult. You don't mind that, do you?
No, even though I'm trying to clean and lube my 31 caliber black powder pistol. Go ahead.
Okay, if you take a road trip to Hawaii, what road signs would you see?
Well, you wouldn't see any because there ain't none.
There you go. Jerry got that right. You cannot drive to Hawaii.
That's right. You got to go by boat or airplane.
Well, I'm impressed.
You could swim it, but you might not make it due to the sharks.
All right, here we go. Brian, we're back to you.
I'm here.
Okay, closest two wins on this one, so get thinking. You're going to need your thinking cap on for this. Might even need your KAW lifeline. How low is the lowest point of Death Valley? Closest two will win it. The only clue I'll give is it is below sea level. Thanks, Pete, right? So how low is the lowest point of Death Valley? How many feet below sea level? Brian, you're up.
I don't know, but I'm going to say 125 feet.
125, says Brian from Tulia. Anybody else?
UV?
PQW, Soupy. 200, how many? 208, is that what you're saying? All right, 288. Got it that time. 288 says Soupy. Anybody else?
PA, I think it's 1,000.
1,000 says, is that PA or DA?
PA, Papa Alpha.
Papa Alpha says 1,000. Okay, let's see who was closest to. Well, Soupy is. It's 282 feet. Soupy was 288. So, Soupy, come on down. How you doing tonight? All right, well, here is your second question. We're going for 4, of course. And here's an easy one, maybe. In what New York... I just gave the answer, I'm sorry. In what U.S. city was cream cheese invented? The answer is New York. All right, here's another one for you. Soupy, in what city would you find Hyde Park? H-I-D-E, Hyde Park. You better know this because this is a frequent question on trivia. Soupy, what do you say? All right, you got it. London is the answer. London is the answer for number 2. Number 3. Number 3 for Soupy. Stand by, guys. We're talking to Soupy. PQW, this is for number 3. In what city would you find Peachtree Street? In what city would you find Peachtree Street? Soupy for number 3. Soupy only, please. Yeah, Atlanta is correct. In fact, they have the famous Peachtree Marathon in that area. Okay. Here is your final question. Final question. This is for a Grand Slam. So listen carefully. I think we've had this question maybe once before, and it's a real head-scratcher. The point on land closest to the North Pole belongs to what nation? Let me read this one more time to you, Soupy. This is for a Grand Slam, so be careful. The point on land closest to the North Pole belongs to what nation? Soupy, what do you say for a Grand Slam? Iceland, he says, that is not what I get. We'll take 2 barbarians. Who has not been on yet tonight? R.E.J. Allen, what do you say? Canada is also not the answer. One more barbarian. YUV first time tonight. What do you say, Cliff?
How about Russia?
Russia, also incorrect. The answer is Denmark. PQW, you are a lucky boy because the barbarians didn't take it away from you. All right, listen carefully. Soupy, this is for a Grand Slam. I don't think anybody knows this. Well, you know what? I'm going to throw this out. This may be first time on trivia, but we'll have this question in the future. So for those of you that are here every night, you'll benefit from knowing this. Where was the first climate-controlled indoor mall in the U.S.? Where was the first climate-controlled indoor mall in the U.S.? Soupy, what do you say for number 4 in a Grand Slam? Okay, you're saying Minneapolis? All right, hold on. I need to confer with the judges. Judges are going to give it to you. It's actually Edina, Minnesota, but it is Minneapolis, and we've got a Grand Slam winner. Soupy, let's give him a high five. Grand Slam.
Good job,
Great job, Soupy. K1LSB.
ABJ in Norman, Oklahoma.
We're not worthy.
Yeah, Southdale Center, guys, not Mall of America. Southdale Center, and it's still open. I was there when I was up in town for one of our restaurants, and it's still open there in Edina, Minnesota. 72 stores and a very nice mall. So there you have it. Okay, hey, any rain checks out there for the Grand Slam? Anybody out there holding a rain check?
Yeah, I've got 2. I can use one tonight, Pete.
All right, ABJ Ed with a Grand Slam rain check. Now, you can use both points if you want tonight.
I'll just use one.
Okay, so you got a point, and you get to pick the category: art, science, entertainment, history, grab bag, geography.
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Here comes Ed. You've won a few of these by now, haven't you?
I think a couple, maybe. No, not that many.
Boy, I feel good about you tonight. I think you're going to do it. Here's a second question for you. It's an actress question. What actress played the character Ellen Ripley in Alien? Who was the actress, Ed?
Yeah, I thought you were going to give me an easy one. I have no clue, Pete.
I have a clue for you if you want.
Please.
Her dad's first name was Charlie, and he was one of the characters on Hollywood Square.
Yeah, still, I don't know.
All right, we'll go to YUV. YUV, what do you say?
Yeah, last name is Weaver.
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver, and Charlie Weaver was her dad, I believe, wasn't he? I think he was. All right, YUV, Cliff up to bat. Hey, you still got one of those other Grand Slam rain checks, Ed, so you're good.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. What was the name, Cliff, of the first Indiana Jones movie? The first one in the franchise was named what? Cliff. You got to get up on that mic, Cliff. I've got light copy.
I'm trying to remember it. I've seen them all. I've got them all. I haven't watched them in a while. Indiana Jones. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
All right, Barbarian Opportunity. Who has not been on tonight? Who's the Tango station?
November 5, Bravo Tango.
And 5BT. Come on in.
Yeah, that is Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark.
Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Close enough. And N5BT, Mickey?
That's correct.
Hey, Mickey. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I guess I let a word out of that, but I've watched most of all of those movies actually, and so yeah, that wasn't too hard.
All right, here's your second question. Each question gets more difficult as we go. There's another movie question. In what movie did Eddie Murphy play the character named Prince Akeem? Prince Akeem. What is the name of the movie?
That's Coming to America.
Coming to America. Well done on that. That's a little obscure, but nicely done. Another movie question. Feel like you're on a roll. This one's pretty tough, though. You ready?
I'll try.
All right. So we remember the great movie Con Air with Nick Cage. By the way, Nick Cage has one character he plays in all of his movies. It's the same guy. It's great. I love him though. From National Treasure, Nick Cage was in Con Air. He was the star. But there was a bad guy in the movie. The bad guy's name was Cyrus the Virus. Cyrus the Virus was played by what well-known actor? Mickey for number 3. I'm going to be impressed if you get that one.
This is actually one of my favorite movies. Cyrus the Virus was played by John Malkovich.
He is amazing. John Malkovich is correct.
That makes me dislike him to this day.
All right. I say you are correct on that. All right, let's keep going. Keep going. We're going to get really tough on this one. Oh, I don't know, Mickey. This could be the end of you tonight. You could be history. I don't know. You're pretty good on some of these movies, but I don't know if you're going to be able to go way back for this one. The great Lee Marvin. Oh, my God, Lee Marvin, one of the best. Lee Marvin won an Oscar for his role in what movie?
This is before my time. Do I get any choices?
No, this is the Grand Slam, and it should be quiet on the air, so Iowa Hawk, be quiet, please. Lee Marvin won an Oscar for a movie. I think it was in the 60s.
Quiet. I didn't know what to say. It's way before my time. I don't even know what movies Lee Marvin was in.
LSB. G&K to challenge. What do you say, Mike?
Cat Baloo.
Cat Baloo is correct.
I like the horse.
So, hey, Mickey, thanks for playing. And golly, good to get in here. You're good at this stuff.
Yeah, that was fun, but it quickly got a little deep for me.
Okay, here we go. A little deep. Okay, here we go. G&K, how you doing there, Mike? What's going on?
I'm crazy but happy.
All right, Mike, here's your number 2. What musical instrument did Jack Benny play, kind of?
The violin.
Violin is correct.
He's very good at it.
Yeah, he was what a character. Some of those are great. Some of those TV sketches with the voice guy, Don Amici, and oh my God, good stuff. Okay, here we go. Another actor question. Who is the actor that played the inventor? He was the lead male actor in the 1989 movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Who was the lead actor?
Well, I can see his face, but I can't call his name.
Y6Y.
He's the lead role.
All right. Let's see, Y6Y to challenge. Rick Moranis.
You're right.
Rick Moranis is correct, and Y6Y, you're up to bat. All right. Here we go. Let's find one for you. Okay, who voices the character of Glenn Quagmire in Family Guy? Who is the voice of Glenn Quagmire?
I think it's the guy who is the creator. I'm trying to think of his name. It's an Irish guy. Oh, God, I can't think of it. I don't know.
I can help him.
All right, KW Lifeline, what do you say?
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane.
All right, Seth MacFarlane is correct, and WY6Y, you get that point.
My lifeline is... Thanks, Jerry.
That's the Jerry Lifeline. This is the first time it's worked in 10 years, though.
Hey, I'm glad I could help you.
Welcome to the Brotherhood, Stephen.
All right, WY6Y. KE5GGY. Hey, Jerry, it must feel pretty good to get an answer correct on your birthday, huh?
Oh, yeah. In fact, earlier, if you'd let me answer that other one, that guy, Elmer, I knew that was Sergio Leone.
All right, well, that's really impressive. WY6Y. Harmon Gee, Echo 5 Golf Yankee. Here's a rock and roll question for you, Steve. Before Eddie Money became famous as a rock and roll star, what did he do? This is for Steve for number 3. Go.
Eddie Money, 2 tickets to paradise. I'm going to guess he was a painter.
Painter. Not it. Anybody to challenge Steve?
Bravo X-ray.
Bravo X-ray.
Guy's a policeman.
Policeman is correct. Bravo X-ray. What's the call sign?
Whiskey Zero Bravo X-ray. This is Bill at the cabin near Grand Junction.
All right, Joe, W0BX. Where's Grand Junction, Colorado?
It's right on the western border, right near Utah.
Yeah, very good. W0 Bravo X-ray, right, Joe?
Yeah, his name is Bill. Bravo India Lima Lima.
I don't know where I got Joe. Okay, Bill, good to have you on trivia. Yeah, Eddie Money was a cop. Okay, here we go. And, Bill, here's your second question. Oh, boy, that's too tough for a second. Let me give you an easier second question. That's pretty tough, too. I try to give you at least one that's not crazy tough. Hold on a second here. Okay, here we go. In the 1983 movie National Lampoon Vacation, not Christmas Vacation, but the original Vacation, where were the Griswolds headed on their cross-country trip, Bill? What was the name of the amusement park?
Wally World?
Hold on, guys. Give Bill just a second. Bill, do you remember?
I'm guessing Wally World.
Wally World is correct. Okay, well done. It's a little obscure by now. Okay, here we go with number 3. We're getting tougher. I'm sorry. Getting tougher. Back in the 60s and the 50s, there was a ventriloquist by the name of Jimmy Nelson. He and his dummy did the Nestle's commercials for a number of years. Nestles, Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Remember that? Anyway, Jimmy Nelson had a ventriloquist dummy by the name of what? Bill, this is for you.
Oh, man, you're killing me. I was in diapers then.
Nestles. Nestle's makes the very best.
Can I get some choices?
No, this is Grand Slam, Bill. This is a do or die. You either know it or you don't. It's brutal.
I don't know. Let's try Cherry.
Cherry. Okay, that's not it. Anybody remember? No cheating, please.
Geo with the gun.
Ham?
Coco?
What?
Coco.
Coco, not it. Anybody else? YUV.
Charlie McCarthy?
I'm sorry?
Charlie McCarthy?
No, Charlie McCarthy was Edgar Bergen's dummy.
Okay.
Farfel the dog. Remember Farfel was kind of like like a acid hound or something. Just a dog, kind of a dopey dog. All right. Hey, Bill, you're still alive. How's that feel?
Well, I'm not sure yet.
Okay, here we go. This is, I think, something that may be a little more in your time zone in terms of your life. What government agency were the X-Files a part of? What government agency were the X-Files a part of? Bill, this is for number 3.
I don't know.
Don't overthink it. Want to take a shot at it, Bill?
Okay, I'll give the CIA.
CIA, not it. Let's go to G&K.
The FBI.
FBI, yeah, but that's back when they were cool. FBI, G&K, you got it, and we're going to give you a rain check, Mike. You can come back any night. We'll crash the party, and we'll put you up on the stage, okay?
I was one night on stage with the Sly and the Family Stone and Paul Revere and the Raiders.
So that means you know Mark Lindsay.
No, I was in security. I didn't know any of them.
Oh, it's your moment in the spotlight, huh?
Yeah. The Coliseum in Chattanooga is across the street from University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, and I used to work part-time at the Coliseum.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right, Mike's got a rain check. We want to congratulate our winners from tonight. K5TUE, Do or Die. W5SLG, Do or Die. And a grand slam for PQW Soupy. This is KE5GGY. If you're on NetLogger, you're good to go for the lightning round. If you're not on NetLogger, give us your call sign now.
Whiskey 5, Echo Romeo X-ray.
November 2, Papa Charlie.
YUV.
Got ERX, Papa Charlie, YUV. Who else out there for the lightning round? Lightning round check-ins. Who's out there, please? All right, let's go with W5ERX. Go ahead.
Hey, how's it going, Pete? I haven't talked to you in a while, but hope you're doing well. Anyways, thanks for doing the net. Enjoy it. You have a great day. 7-3, W5 here.
All right, big 30 over, Wade. Thanks for checking in. And to Papa Charlie. Hey, Tim?
Hey, Pete. Nice signal up here tonight, and it was a good day. But I'm glad it's Friday. It's about 20 over 9 in 2PC, over.
Yep, you're the same. 20 over. Papa Charlie sounding good. YUV Cliff. Hey, what's going on?
Hit the right button. I clicked my mouse and it didn't work. All right. Anyway, good 20 over 9 here in Independence, Missouri. It's 5 degrees. Sorry I was a little late getting into the game, but I made it, and that's what counts. And I even got to answer a question. All righty. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. It's been a good night, Joe. Great job, Pete. Keeping your YZ. Back to you, sir.
All right, about a 5-8 tonight, Cliff. Thanks for checking in. Now, let's get one more round of over-the-air check-ins. Anybody else out there for the lightning round?
RFX.
Kilo Echo 5, November, Charlie Papa.
All right.
Bravo Lee. Deal one.
All right, got RSA, NCP, Bravo Lima, DOI. Anybody else? Lightning round. I got a KTW, and who's the Mike something Juliet? What is that? Mike something Juliet. We'll get you. Anybody else?
K5TUE.
Got you, Brian. There was one other one. Who was that other station? Alpha Uniform Zulu. Yeah. Hey, Pete, go ahead.
Put a lightning round, Pete.
Okay, thank you. Let's get these check-ins here. RSA, come on in, Mo. How you doing?
AD0 RSA. Well, thank you, Pete, for picking me up. I do appreciate it. Right now, we got 0 degrees up here. It's going to go on down again like it has been tonight or before morning. The moon is shining and shining bright. The clear skies. But anyway, the country is in a mess. Can you figure out how we're going to get around it? KD0 RSA, back to you, Pete, over.
All right, sounded good, Mo, and I got a good idea, but we don't talk that stuff, so I'll talk to you on the phone someday. Good to hear you tonight. And you're 20 over, sounding good from the great state of Nebraska. K5NCP, come on down.
Good to hear you in here tonight, Pete. Thanks for picking us up.
currently 14 degrees here in Oklahoma this evening, so going to get down to probably around 5 tonight, give or take. So going to be another cold night, but hopefully it'll warm up here before too long. Anyway, thanks again for picking us up, 73 KE5 NCP.
A big signal, 20 over. Jimmy, I got you on the list, so stand by. And next up, it's Billy, Bravo Lima. Come on, Billy.
Oh, thank you, Pete. K5GGY, W85CL. Well, good trivia. Had some good questions today, Pete. I even knew 2 or 3. So that was really good. Enjoyed it. You're hitting me about 20 over, a little bit better. And you sound excellent as always. It's 32 degrees in Waco tonight. A little bit damp, but beautiful night. W85CL.
All right, sounded good, Billy. You're 20 over and a really clean signal into the Dallas area. Let's keep going. KA6DOY, Remmel.
Hey, Pete, let me say hi to my buddy Carl, KU5 NCT, and his wife Shirley. Good to hear you tonight, Tom. And I also want to say hi to Mo up there in Doctor. Good to hear you, Mo. You're still my leader. And thanks for the surgery, Pete. Back to you, sir.
All right, sounded good. Sounded good. 20 over, Remmel. Thank you for checking in. As we continue on, I think it's KTW next up. KTW, come on in. They have that wrong. Anything close to KTW, maybe? All right, there's an M something J. Mike, question mark, Juliet, come on in. Couple of partial call signs there. TUE Brian, come on in.
Good evening, everybody. Happy birthday to Jerry. And my favorite quote of the week, all those dead Teslas up there in Chicago that can't get charged because the temperatures are so cold, my favorite quote from that news clip was, "We got a bunch of dead robots here." Thank you, Pete. K5TUE.
Just a slight problem on the battery car front, guys. They don't do well in the winter, so I guess the R&D guys are going to have to figure that one out. 25 over tonight, Brian. Thank you. How about the Alpha Uniform Zulu or AVZ? Come on in. Okay, very light copy tonight, but thank you for coming in nonetheless. Always good to hear stations and just not copying you here in the Dallas area. One more, then we go to the net logger, and that's KC0MQS, Jimmy.
All right, Mr. Pete. So good evening there. We're putting in the tailgaters out there, Pete. Awful good here in each and one of you guys out there, no doubt about it. Good trivia tonight, by the way, there, Pete. I've been sitting here listening. You know, that's stuff. I just didn't know none of the questions, but just call me silly or whatever the case may be. KC0MQS, back to you. I'm ready for the news.
Okay, Jimmy, thank you for being there every night like you are. You're a big part of what we do, and you're always there in the freewheelers for when we need another net control station. So thank you. Let's go to the net logger list. Want to mention that we are dedicating the nets for the next week to W5IT Silent Key. Don Falteroy, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We lost Don this week, and many of you know Don. He was a very active ham and a good friend to many on 3916. So 73 W5IT Silent Key. Okay, AA5 Golf Victor Richard and AF5DL Grand Slam Pam. Come on in, you guys.
Hey, good evening to you, Pete, and everybody else on that. This is Alpha 5 Golf Victor. Been a cold day, so we stayed inside. It didn't get much above what our current temperature is, which is 30. And so I just stayed inside and worked on some ham equipment, and that's really about the only thing that I did today. So with that, I'm going to say 73 to everybody, and we will see you all Sunday night. This is Alpha 5 Golf Victor. I be passing the hat.
Well, the only thing I did today was finally made Rick his lemon meringue pies that I've been promising him since his birthday. So anyway, that's what he got today, and that's what I did. Back to you, Pete, AI5DL.
45 over, you guys. Thank you for being there, and Rick, thanks for getting the net logger open. just about every night here on 3916. KE5GCY. Next up, it's New Orleans. KF5UTM, NOLA Jack.
All right, Pete. Not much going on. Conditions seem like they were pretty good tonight. Like to hit just about everybody. But had a nice day today, and nice and clear, blue skies, and all that good stuff. Anyway, that's about it. KF5UTM.
Good night, and you're solid 25 over tonight, Jack. Good to hear you, and I know you'll be in. By the way, Jack's in here running a net logger and just a big part of the Saturday night free-for-all. Saturday, we don't have, other than trivia, any scheduled nets, so it's just come on in whenever and talk to whoever's on the air, and that group will go till 3, 4 in the morning. It's been kind of fun to see that grow over the years. Next up, a late-night guy here on 3916, KC5ABJ. Ed, give everybody the invite for the Afterglow.
Yeah, Buzz, KB0UZZ and I have been hanging out late at night, and usually midnight or after whenever the net closes, and we started to grow. Last time we had 7 or 8 in here at one time, and stayed up late, and invite anybody around that can't sleep or wants to stay up late and have to get up early in the morning to come join us. So I also want to give a special shout out to Tim, K0SSD. I have the live stream going on my computer also, in addition to my radio, and that's outstanding. It allows people all over to my sister and daughter, my sister in Arkansas, my daughter in Dallas listen to it tonight. So that's really cool. And thank you, Tim, for doing that, my friend. Back to you, Pete, KC5ABJ.
Yeah, that is neat. You're right there, Ed. It's going to get a lot of non-ham types to check in and check out trivia. Very cool. Okay, let's keep going. You're 30 over, by the way. Ohio is next. It's Brad in Hamilton, Ohio. KE8OPG. Hello, Brad. And next up, it's that boy in South Dakota doing that YouTube deal. K0SSD. Hello, Tim.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Yeah, it got off to a little slow start tonight. It did not start when it was supposed to, and I had to play with it a little bit, but it finally got it running. And great show as always, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll be here again tomorrow night. We'll do it again. K0SSD. Thanks a lot, guys.
20 over, Tim. What SDR are you grabbing it from?
I have it connected right to my 7610. I'm feeding my 7610 into a video interface, into the mixer, into the computer.
Oh, very cool. Okay. Well, that's fun. Thanks for doing that. And again, every night on YouTube, you can hear the great trivia net. Thank you, Tim. That's awesome. Mickey, Odessa. It was close, Mickey. N5 Bravo Tango, close but no cigar.
Yeah, I guess no cigar tonight. I appreciate you, Pete. And good evening to you and everybody listening tonight. And maybe I'll have a little bit better luck next time. Sometimes those questions get a little over my head, and it's a lot of fun listening, and even more fun taking part. Anyway, N5 BT, back to you.
Okay, big 30 over from Odessa tonight. Mickey sounding good. Let's try Hattieville, Arkansas for Bob, Tina, and the amazing... oh, gosh, what's your dog's name there, Bob?
Well, Delmo, the amazing black Labrador, but we have a new dog. Some neighbors up north of us, a little higher up on the mountain, one of them got the cancer, and so they had 2 dogs. We took one, and the neighbors about 365 yards south of us took the other. So we have this dog. His name is Nellie. He looks like kind of like a bulldog with a terrier's head. He's kind of funny looking, but he's been in the house now for a week, because we've had some really tough weather. Delmo is very accommodating and sharing the house with him. So now we have 2 dogs, and we're doing pretty good with 2 dogs. Other than that, life is about the same. And thank you so much, Pete, for everything you do.
Well, that is cool. And anytime I hear about people taking in a dog that needs a home, I think it's just awesome. God has a special place in heaven for people like you, and I think there's a special place in hell for people that are mean to the animals. But That's just my opinion. Thank you, W5WAGXR, Scott, Cincinnati. How about it, Scott?
Well, howdy, Pete, and everybody else out there. Great to hear everybody. Great trivia tonight. And, as I said, it's Hyde Park in Cincinnati. Back to you, WAGXR.
All right, about a 5-8, Scott, Cincinnati to Dallas. Not bad tonight. N4ZEP, Danny, Louisville. Danny's a trivia guy. He takes off. How about Dave in Texas, KD5GES, Gilmer, Texas, Dave.
Well, good evening, Pete, and good evening to the rest of the ham world. Just sitting in the shack and enjoying the evening. 73 to everybody, and I'll sit back and listen.
Beautiful signal. Love the audio, too. You're 25 over into Big D. Arkansas, it's Russellville for James, KJ5, CBS. Hello, James. And I don't think he's there. James, are you there? Okay, if so, we're not getting you, but we'll say 7-3 to James. KB0UZZ, the late night host, or one of them, I should say, of the Afterglow. Hello, Buzz.
Hey, guys. Everybody sounds good tonight. Had a good group in there last night on the Afterglow. I think we made it about 4 a.m. So lots of good conversations, lots of stations from all over, and big shout out to Ed over there in Norman with his antenna. He could pick up several stations I couldn't quite pull out. So we're just sitting here by the space heater out in the garage, and we'll be cruising along again tonight, Pete. Over.
Okay, thanks, Buzz. 5-9 plus about 10 into Big D. Let's keep going. Monty, Grove, Oklahoma, KG5GOG.
Hey, Pete, great signal in Oklahoma tonight. It's usually 30 over 11 degrees. Nah, it's going to get worse tomorrow. Just some information, the Clipperton Island, 36 most coveted on the DX chart. They're getting ready to start up. They're out there right now, but TX5S, if you want to make it out the Pacific and an island. We'll be there the first part of February to get a chance to work them. They do work split, so don't transmit on the frequency you hear them on. And Pete, I sent you photos of the big flight yesterday. If you want to post some of those on there, you can. I don't know how to do that, so I sent them to you. Thank you, Pete.
Okay, thank you, Monty. Yeah, I'll look for those and get them up for you. Thank you. KG5GOG 25 over tonight. Let's do Alabama real quick. It's Chris in Prattville, KA5PXE. Hey, Christopher. About a 3-3 tonight, Chris. Not hearing much in Dallas. A little better in Georgia, but it's a tough copy. Thank you for checking in, though. Appreciate you being there. KD2EMQ, let's give an okie dokie to Tom in New York. Hello, Tom. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie there, Pete. We'll say good evening to you and all the rest of the tailgaters out there. On this fine night, we picked up another 3 inches of snow, and now it's going to get cold and windy. Brr. Well, we're ready. Who cares? Anyway, thanks a lot for picking me up. We'll say 73s to you and all the guys down there, and with that, KD2EMQ will pass it right back to you, Pete.
All right, KD2EMQ, KE5GGY, and thank you, Tom, a 5-9 plus 5 tonight in the Big D. Thanks to everybody that came in tonight for the earliness. We get started at 7 o'clock Central with the Rag Shoe Crew, 8:30 Tailgaters, 9 o'clock Trivia. Running a little bit late tonight. Apologize. 10:04 here. We are getting ready for the Freewheelers Net. And if you want to learn more about the Nets and get your official membership certificate, it's easy. Just go to 3916nets. nets.com, 38916, nets.com. Click on the contact tab, and you sign up for the birthday shout-out. We'll announce your special day whenever it happens. And we'll also send you a membership certificate suitable for framing. And again, all that at 3916nets.com. If you're a Facebook person, find our Facebook group by simply searching on Facebook on the Facebook search line for 3916. That'll get you to that. Hit join once you find it. Okay, here we are. We're ending the early nets officially right now. So if you were checked in on NetLogger for the early nets, go ahead and X out of that, cancel out of that, close it down, and open it up again because we got the Freewheelers net getting ready to start. No NetLogger tonight right now. I think there were some technical difficulties with it. So with that, I think we're just going to go straight to net control, and I believe it's Jimmy tonight. KC0MQS, Freewheelers net control.